Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I hope everyone's doing okay. So slightly different video today. We've now gone to a place that we've never been before. We are at Teamsport Eastleigh. Eastleigh. I don't know whether I pronounced that correctly. I'm not sure. But anyways, we're here. The reason why we're here is I was visiting my parents and that they live down south and that, so we thought we'd take a little bit of a detour on the way back home, and we decided to come here. For those people who are new to Teamsport here, never been here before, like myself, it was quite easy drive to get here. If you go to this estate, you have to go travel right at the back here, and when you come down this road, you will see signs for right where this barrier is, and it will just say indoor track, and this is where you will park. It's right next to the railways. It looks really dodgy around here, I'm not gonna lie, but anyways, right on the corner of this building right here is main entrance. It's we were looking around just like, where the hell is this indoor track? At first we thought it was like way over the other side or something, but no, there's a little door, it says Teamsport on it, it says start your engines on it, and it's just in a really old abandoned building in a way. Anyways, the plan is today we're just here just to check out the track and have a bit of fun really. I am with my partner Sophie, she is with me today. Yeah, we're just gonna have some fun and then go from there. I will show you inside and yeah, we'll go from there. So we signed in, and yeah, I've been told it was meant to be electric carts here. Nope, they're petrol, which makes me very, very happy. They have a really cool spectating booth on the upstairs bit. When you come through the main entrance, you literally go straight on, go up the stairs, and yeah, you can see the whole track from it. Like, check it out. Oh, we're a bit of contact going on here. Yeah, no, that's a really, really cool, like, spectating booth on the upstairs. Like, that's really, really cool. By the looks of things, it goes right at the back. It does like a big loop, and it comes back round, and you have to go over a bridge, which is like another like U-turn sort of thing. And then when you come down on the ramp, you just make a hard right, keep it on the inside, and hopefully get a good exit and down the main straight. So seems like an easy track to learn. But we'll wait and see. I'm going to try and keep an eye on the times and see what they get. Hopefully I can get something a little bit closer. But no, looking forward to going on the session. I'll give you a little bit more of a tour. Right, so I'm going downstairs and take a look around and see what this place has got to offer. So right here, this is the pit. This is where everyone comes in, and it's probably where you go out. So it looks like to get to the pit, we go down this corridor and it'd be on the left. Let's take a look. Yeah, it'd be left hand side right here, and you can get your cart number and everything on the top left here, and this is where you come out of the pit. That's pretty cool. So let's go around and take an overview. Right in front of me is the main entrance. There's arrive about an hour early just to get some footage and stuff like that, check the place out. Yeah, it seems a really interesting track. I'm really looking forward to go on. Hopefully you can pick this up. There's checkered flag right now, so it looks like they're finishing the race and they're going to come through the pits. So let's get smashing on that. As it's a lot quieter in here, so the main entrance that you saw me walk through is right there. On the right hand side is where the bar and where you sign in and get your helmets and stuff like that. So that's the place right there. Yeah, no, the place is not really that big by the looks of things. I'm looking forward to going on the track. By the looks of things, this bit looks quite slippery, and yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. And yeah, we'll go from there. So yeah, we're here. I checked out the briefing room. I checked out all along the side of the track. There's not really much here compared to like Reading, for example, or Farnborough and that. The time you walk through the entrance, the whole lobby, the bar, and everything's all there. Everyone's kind of like all in compact in one area. And also, it's really, really difficult to speak to the staff while there's a race going on, because you're trying to get yourself checked in. They're all asking questions, and I was asking questions as well, and all we can just hear is like petrol noise. You're kind of like shouting at each other, but I'm used to that. I am used to that at Reading and all that lot. So, but anyways, this place seems to be pretty cool. It used to be like where they used to store trains in this big warehouse and stuff. You can pretty much see it at the end of the track. There's like these gates where the trains used to come in, as it's right next to a railroad. But it's pretty cool how they stick a track in here, man. It's really, really cool. There's a lot of straights. There's some really big like left-handers and right-handers as well, and I'm looking forward to check out the big bridge which does the hard right all the way around. By the looks of things, looking at the floor, it looks like you get a lot of grip on it. All the rest is concrete. So I'm expecting the concrete to be quite slippery. And I love this viewing spot, man. This viewing spot up here. This whole room right behind me. And you get to see the whole track. Like, oh, this is really, really cool to check out. Like, you just see everything on here. Okay, yeah, you can't see right at the back, but you can just see where it like does a left-hander and bring it back on itself. But, oh, what a view. What an absolute view. This is so cool. And especially with these like glass panels and stuff in front of me, and yeah, you can easily have a chat in here and watch the race going on. By the looks of things, everyone's that was on the track earlier, they're all outside, they're all having a chat and stuff. It looks like everyone just likes to chill outside anyways. Yeah, quite a unique place. I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting it to be very much like Farnborough or something. Well, pretty much all the team sports really, they all look the same. You're expecting like a nice fancy bar and stuff. You got the downstairs, you got the changing rooms and the bar and all that kind of stuff. And then you've got the two viewing spots. No, everything's all in one corner, like one side of the track, and all the rest is, well, the track. Annoying thing is you can't really go down at the end of the track there and spectate, but having this viewing spot at the top pays it off, easy. Now, really looking forward to going on the track with Sophie. Are you looking forward to it, Sophie? Yeah, we are pretty tired today. It's been a really long day, especially visiting my parents and stuff like that. So, and especially we didn't really sleep that well last night, and we've been traveling a lot. So, yeah, no, really looking forward to this. It's going to wake us up, hopefully. Yeah, so I'll see you guys on the track. Welcome to Teamsport Eastleigh. Actually, this is part of Southampton. A lot of people think this is in Southampton. It's just on the borders, really. So for those who want to go down to Teamsport Southampton, it's under the name of Eastleigh. Coming out onto the track, Sophie's just in front. I'm just warming up the tyres, standard usual stuff. Just seeing where it's all slippery and trying to get familiarised the track and what the racing line is and stuff like that. So we're quite lucky, there was only 4 of us onto the track on this session. So we got all 4 of us are brand new to the track, so there's plenty space and time to learn. There'll be a lot of overtaking, what I'm currently doing right now. It seems like it's the very first time going into the karts as well. And yeah, just learning the tracks really. So coming up to this ramp, keep it to the right. You kind of want to go across it and keep right as much as possible to get the best time. You want to keep left here, go in the middle. Just after the pits you want to brake and get tucked into that right hander as much as possible. So throughout this beginning part, I'm just trying to find ways to try and push myself, trying to find the best line, where to brake and where to accelerate and stuff like that. It's right here, I tapped that right corner. I keep braking very early on that part and trying to find where the braking point is, and I've been watching the other drivers before I started this session. I can see that with that corner just happened just earlier, they proper tuck it on the right hand side, and the same at the end here. I'm looking on the left hand side where the pit marshal booth is. I'm like, okay, there's got to be some sort of reference where I need to brake and get a good line to go up onto the ramp. So right here I'm going way too wide. When you go a little bit wide, it is super slippery, so try and tuck it as much inside as much as you can. This bit you need to you could either full throttle, you don't need to brake at all. As long as you flick it to the left, you can make it around that corner no problem. So right here I'm getting a little bit closer to the barrier to the right and try and straighten out the car as much as I can to get a maximum speed. As you can see here, flick it to the left, put your foot all the way down, you can easily make your way around it, no problem. This bit I'm still struggling, trying to find the braking point to get up the ramp. Coming down here, tuck it, and that was a much better line actually. I was quite impressed with that one. So that's what you need to keep doing each lap, tucking it to these barriers on that right hander and also on that left side as well. And also I found my braking point on that bit. It's just shortly after the marshal board right there. It can be really difficult to go and see the braking point right there as it's quite dark. You may probably see it much better during the day of course, but when it's getting slightly dark like this, it's quite difficult to see that left hand side, especially when you have that little small spotlight on the very top right there. So making my way around, I notice someone's a little bit slow. I try and tuck it on the right hand side, try and go for the overtake and trying to get a good exit out of this one. We try again to try and get a good decent time. Keep it on the left here, flick it, keep your foot down as much as you can. Looking on my left here, make my way around. I messed up slightly right here, I was a little bit annoyed. I must have pressed the brake a little bit too hard, a little bit too long as well. We give it a go, there's always time to improve. So coming up to the turn 1 right here, flick it to the left, keep it round, keep pushing it, keep left right here, aim for that bollard on the left, flick it round. That was a much better. Coming up to the right here, go over the bridge, keep it tucked in, and then keep left. You kind of want to aim in the middle right here, just after the pit entry. Keep it to the right as much as possible, and that will be the end of the session. There's not really much to show, as I was just trying to get much fast times and stuff like that. Anyways, now we're coming into the pits. I will speak to you guys afterwards and share my thoughts.
Okay, so I just had my first session. What do I think of it? It's a very short track. Some bits quite easy, some bits quite not. There's only one section of the track where I'm finding it very, very difficult. And it looks so goddamn simple, but I couldn't figure out where the braking spot is for this corner right here. I've been told it's just after the marshal pod right there. So So I'm going to keep it going on my next go. Other than that, I've been given advice to brake just after the pit entry and keep it tucked into the barrier on the right, on this corner right here, as tight as possible, and then get the kart straight ready for the straight. So other than that, it's not a bad track. I quite like it. I managed to get, I think it was 54.5. I think it's pretty good for my first go. I've been told by the staff here that it's a very good time. A lot of people usually get about 45 seconds. So yeah, no, really happy. I'm like 0.6 behind the record at the moment. But coming to think about it, it is a very short track. It's quite easy to learn, and the only downside in this place, it is incredibly dark. I've turned up the ISO on this camera where you can see it slightly in the dark, so it will look a bit grainy. I'm really sorry about that, but it is incredibly dark in here. What I do, I go back to the factory settings, and you can probably just see how dark it is. The only light that we're getting is coming down the ramp. That's the only light source around here. There is that one odd light at the back. All the rest is quite dark. It's quite difficult to see where the braking point is and stuff like that, especially I'm so used to just seeing the track really. So, but other than that, no, it's a really good track. I quite like it. It's an easy one, and I saw a lap record get broken here today, and it was a privilege to go and see that. I was really happy to see that. I think he managed to get 44.8 or 44.7 if I remember correctly. I think his name was Lawrence. Superb, good time. Hopefully I can get a little bit closer, try and knock off a 10 for 2, and yeah, go from there. I'll see you guys on to the next session. Enjoy.
I just want to show you one clip of this, as the camera angle is terrible. You could just see what's going on right here. I can see there was a big battle going on ahead. There was a lot more people on this track. I just thought I'd show you this clip. I thought it was pretty cool. It's a lot darker than it was before, as you could probably tell, and I thought, okay, this is my only opportunity to show some footage of actual racing, overtaking and stuff like that. I can see my partner way up ahead here, trying to catch up as much as I can, and yeah, I thought I'd show you the rest of this clip. I can see they go a little bit wide right here. I thought, okay, right, this is the best opportunity, push it as much as I can, do that left flick. They've gone absolutely wide right here. I managed to overtake both of them in very much in one corner. Job done, and that's it. That's the only clip I wanted to show you, so see you afterwards.
Okay, so we just had our session at Eastleigh, Southampton. What did you think of it, Soph?
Yeah, alright.
It was all right. Now it's a very short track. It's quick. There are some sections that are good fun. I do really wish it was a little bit longer. I was really hoping in the future, if they're going to go for this refurbishment and stuff like that, I'm hoping that they will change the track a little bit and make it a little bit more interesting. But other than that, I had a good time. It was something different. The staff there were fantastic. They were lovely. They gave me some good advice and stuff like that, and I think I had a decent time as well. With that last session as well, we had a lot of the regulars on there, the members and stuff like that. They were quick. I was trying to catch up with them and try and follow their lines, but I never got the chance to. So, but other than that, thank you for watching. Give it a like, give it a comment. If you don't like it, let me know. If you're new to the channel, you like my content, feel free to subscribe. Alright, peace out now. Bye bye.